David Hartman, owner of Fantastic Endeavors Travel Agency. We are live from Lake Tahoe at Lake Tahoe Resort, right off the lake in South Lake Tahoe. We're on the California side. What does that mean? Stay tuned to find out about this amazing destination. I'll tell you right now, as always, when you follow me, like this and share it and leave a question in the chat. This is a preview show because I just arrived today. I'm going to do a full destination overview and resort review next week on my show next Sunday from my home studio. Just getting acclimated. Already did a live feed from the lake to tease you guys. Want to tell you why you should visit this destination in the summertime, because there is so much more to do in the wintertime. And by the way, during the winter, it's a world-class ski destination. So this is a true alpine mountain destination, similar to Jackson Hole, where I used to live and spend my summers. Stay tuned for the next few minutes as I give you a preview of why you want to visit Lake Tahoe this summer. Appreciate you guys being on, and let me kind of all through you guys and tell you why this is Lake Tahoe this summer. All right. So first off, let's talk about the destinations. Where do you want to go? What do you want to see? Let's check it out. First off, Virgin Castle. This is a cool place you want to see along the way. It's a nice castle, 38 room, that's now a National Historic Landmark. All to the public on the north side of Lake Tahoe. That's something you can do in the summertime. So in the wintertime, not so much of this destination will be busy skiing, but keep in mind that's a great summertime destination. Now, one thing we can do right now, we do during ski destination, but we also do in the summer, is the Heavily Mountain Gondola. Now that is awesome, because the Heavily Mountain Gondola is right down the road from where we're staying. We're staying on the state line California side. And to kind of tell you what that means and where that is. So we're on South Lake Tahoe. Lake Tahoe is divided in half by California and Nevada, which is amazing. On my side, you can have a beer, can't leave premises, no gambling. Across the street at Harvey's and Harrah's, free for all, as you want, drink on the streets, casinos, gambling, whatever else is involved with that. A block away. So this is the one destination where you have the best of both worlds as far as resorts, accommodations, and a lot of things that are familiar with being in Nevada, which is right next door. Why are we in this resort? I want to do give a quick preview of this resort. It's a old Embassy Suites, same kind of format, layout of the rooms, how they do things. And I'm going to do a quick room preview at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. And then I'll give you a full resort overview on next week. But the Heavily Mountain Gondola is a short walk from here. When I came here in 2008 for a ski trip, this is my first summertime visit, we walked right down the sidewalk here with our ski boots on, loosened up, and hopped right in the gondola and started our ski trip. Now in the summertime, you walk right down the main street, and it's right there. A great thing to do, especially for people who just aren't in the ski destination or want to check out the mountain without skiing on it. All right, next up. This is an amazing hiking destination. So let me get this going here. And let's see. All right. So next up is waterfall hopping. This is the niche side of the hiking part of this. There are mountain hiking trails literally right off this resort and waterfalls that have mile hikes right nearby. And this is an epic summer destination. The tallest alpine lake in the country and the second deepest lake is known for its blue clarity. Normally you have visibility all the way out across the lake. Right now, a little hazy, the mountain fires, although check out my little live teaser feed I did about 4:30 p.m. East Coast time today. You can see from the beach bar we did, the park down the road. That was a short walk from here, by the way, about how amazing this place is and how beautiful the park is. And that beach is nice than some beaches I've seen on the coast. And that is a freshwater lake. Lake Tahoe is a freshwater inland lake on the Nevada-California line. A good maybe, hour and a half from Reno, but only probably 6 hours drive from LA, a little farther. But you can also fly here, fly to Reno, and you fly here. you puddle jump here. And the key is when you're here in the summertime, you have so many more activities like waterfall hopping and the hiking because so much is around the resorts and the mountains. It is a true alpine mountainside environment. Now, obviously, water sports have a lot to do with what's going on here. Jet skiing, kayaking, paddle boarding. I mean, the lake is very cool in the summertime, but it's also a phenomenal place for water sports. Wintertime, obviously, you're not going to be getting on your quarter mil wetsuit and hopping on a paddleboard. But summertime, this is a true mountain destination that's worth checking out. On the lake today, we saw a lot going on in the lake, and it was impressive. Just not just the beach, but the sailing, the parasailing. I'll talk about parasailing in a second. So I'm just rolling through the top activities to look forward to when you come. I'm sitting here in my Lake Tahoe suite, a premium king bed suite I will feature as we round out the show today. I'm giving just a quick teaser to you guys about this destination and why you should visit here this summer, with the travel in the U.S. being a priority because international is difficult, as we know, with the pandemic still going on and kind of spiking in places. And also with the wildfires going on, the air quality here is good. In other places like Reno, not so good, but here it's fine. But with a little bit of haziness, their attendance is down. It's a great time to visit here. In South Lake Tahoe, you have a choice of resorts, and I'll talk about economy versus budget as we roll out the show. Another great thing is they have awesome boat charters. We're doing a ferry boat ride during our trip here. You can do sailing charters in these massive sailboats. You can rent a sailboat. You can sail on a private sailboat. And this is a true lake destination. And because it's enclosed in a mountain environment, the winds are pretty consistent, but nothing too crazy like you normally get on the coastal environment. So it's a great boating destination. Rolling through, the best thing must-dos you can do here in Lake Tahoe in the summertime: horseback riding, obviously with trails and strong horses, a lot of horseback riding on the low-lying trails. The hiking could be extreme or mild depending on your choice of the trail you go on when you do your waterfall hopping. So the horseback riding is done by certain outfitters here on the North Lake Tahoe, where a lot of campgrounds are, and it's a wonderful environment there. It's also a home to where the castle I mentioned at the start of the show is, and also the Godfather house is up there. If you were online in 2020, that house went up for sale for $4.5 million from Godfather 2. That was the famous house of the band shell and the Son's Communion, and where Fredo got popped off at the end. And that's a private home, not available for touring. But next time it's up for sale, it could be yours. So parasailing's a big one, right in the live feed today. In the background you saw, check back to my Facebook, David W. Hartman, and on my personal Facebook feed, you're following that. There's a parasailer in the background of my live feed. Check that out. And then, of course, thing I didn't know about, because my last time here was just a winter trip, is horse and buggy rides. It was everywhere I walked. I don't got a picture to show you guys just yet, but I'll have plenty to show you next week. They're everywhere here. We try to ride one and get on the show, get footage, and literally we just arrived today. Hence, this is a hype reel for my show next week. I'll have plenty of footage, and we'll do a video of my horse and buggy ride. They are everywhere, of all sizes. You can do family of 10. You can do 2 people as a couple. It's impressive. I didn't know that was the thing here. And also, it's also a thing here are cool bars, the great microbrews, obviously, but also the Lime scooters, my Lime app. I tried to ride one back here to get the show on time for you guys, but my Lime app on my new phone wasn't activated, so I had to walk all the way back here. It was a beautiful walk from the lake, just 10 minutes walk down south, down north of here. But the Lime scooters are everywhere, and here, unlike other cities where it's overcrowded, because this is a smaller environment, it's pretty manageable. We saw people riding them and talked to the guys that, put them out there, and it's an impressive operation. Just check out the Lime scooters. Hey guys, put a comment in the chat. Let me know out there. Let me a question. If you've been to Lake Tahoe, you like Lake Tahoe, if you ever want to come here, appreciate hearing from you guys. All right, next up, let's talk about resorts. So with resorts, we have economy and we have luxury. Today we did a bus ride from Reno And the first stop was this East Tahoe resort. It was gorgeous. The golf course is ever so green. And I talked to Lisa, our trip leader, like, hey, thanks for the upgrade. I mean, this had to be $1,000 a night. It was a line of old Corvettes was lined up in the parking lot from an antique show. There is a type of accommodation, especially in Lake Tahoe shaped like this, north of where you come in from Reno, and most of the lodging in the south, more campgrounds in the north, the Godfather House in the north, the Wilhelm Castle in the north. South Lake Tahoe, we have State Line, California, Nevada. Casinos for you gamblers out there are on the state line to the east, Nevada side. Harrah's, you know Harrah's, Harvey's, Mount Blue. Those are all big resorts on that side. The East Tahoe I told you about. And then I'm on Lake Tahoe on the California side, Lake Tahoe Resort, which is a former Embassy Suites. I'll talk about our resort in my room in a little bit, and I'll showcase that in the video. There is something for everyone here, which I didn't realize on my first trip here in 2008. Now that I walk to the beach and back, there are numerous inns, affordable accommodations, houses for rent. Really, there's a lot here right on the same road that I'm staying on that is right in the mix of everything. You can stay at a cheap hotel, but still go into Harvey's and play casino because it's a public place. Go into Harrah's and gamble. So there's a lot here, and that's what I mean, because you got casinos, woohoo, on the Nevada side. That's it. Okay, now I'm into casinos. Now all the viewers are coming on. Tell me, you guys out there, if you're in this type of environment, this mountain environment, if you're a skier, this is where it will be wintertime. I wouldn't come here if you weren't a skier in the winter because there's a lot less to do, and it's a big trek to get here. For the summertime, this is where you want to be. If you're active sports, love the alpine environment, love the lake environment, this is it. And work in a gambling destination. I love Vegas, but how much is there to do there outside the casinos? I know they've been trying to improve it, but come on. Yeah, there's mountains a little wide, but you're in the mountains here. You walk outside the casino, you're in it all. 10 minutes from Harvey's and Harrah's is the feed I just did at 4:30. Check it out. You'll love it. That was my Lakeview feed. I'll have more for you guys next week on the Sunday wrap-up show. What a great destination. I didn't realize how cool it was here on the show and on my trip here in 2008. But I'm coming back here in January skiing, so that'll be a much different environment. We'll do a show then too. They have economy versus luxury to all budgets. Again, I talked about the inns I walk by. There's a great little brew pubs on the way you walk by. You can stay for nothing or spend a whole lot of money. The resort we saw had to be $500-$600 a night. The golf course alone was the greenest golf course I've ever seen. And I am staying at the Lake Tahoe Resort, formerly the Embassy Suites. Stayed here in 2008, January of 8 for a ski trip with the Florida Ski Council, who I'm here with now. I'm with Miami Ski Club. Producer Bonnie Barnes is leading a trip in January. I'm here for most support, doing my due diligence and doing a show for you guys on their area, and also helping the clubs promote their trips. Florida Ski Council is 16 clubs in the state of Florida for snow skiing and fun and socials. And each club has their own trips, but also 2-3 times a year we get together, twice domestic, once European, and do big trips together. So if there's a club near you, check it out. Go to floridaskicouncil.com. If you're in my area, go to miamiskiclub.com and sign up for this trip and join us. Bonnie and I will be on in January at this amazing destination. But I'm here with them inspecting this area to prepare for this trip in January, because that's how you do a trip. You come and prepare, important destination research, and then you come and bring a group. And we're going to bring a group of over 20 skiers with the Miami Ski Club, but over 400 skiers total next January. If you like skiing, like Lake Tahoe, come join us and pick a club next to you in Florida, or give Bonnie a call. So that's where we are, and I want to give you guys a quick little teaser of my resort review I'll do next week about this whole trip. We have activities planned all week, what to show our people in January, and a lot's going to be about the resort where we're staying right now, Lake Tahoe Resort on State Line, California, in the town. Literally, you walk outside the front door. At the sidewalk is the State Line. I can't bring a beer out of the resort here, but next there, I can gamble at Harvey's and walk around the streets and get as drunk as I want. You got to love federalism in our country. The states are so different. And so I want to end this quick little teaser show with a quick little teaser of the room that I'm in right now. And I seen a comment I'll showcase in a second. And this is our room And the atrium, all Embassy Suites are built with an atrium. I will warn you, there's an audio hiccup in this because I just unpacked my mics. I kept it because I could not match the scenery I had in the elevator behind me going up. So we kept it. So just bear with it. And the audio kicks in when I do the room tour. But we are in a premium, let me get it started again. Let's see, get that going. A king bed premium suite. They're all similar size, but this has more amenities, and the king bed is the one more desirable. Most of the rooms here are 2 queens. But stay tuned for right now for a quick little preview of the resort and their atrium and the room right now here at Lake Tahoe Resort in State Line, California, South Lake Tahoe. David Hartman, owner of fantastic Endeavors Travel Agency. I'm in Lake Tahoe, South Lake Tahoe, in the California side, in State Line, California. We just checked in to the Lake Tahoe Resort, the former Embassy Suites. I stayed here in the Ski Club and the Florida Ski Council. I'm here again on an exploration trip with the same party. So check out this view, and I'll show you our room, a beautiful premium king suite. Check it out right now. Well, this atrium, which is a trademark of all Embassy Suites, is beautiful. They still offer full breakfast, even though they're a generic name hotel. No more Embassy Suites. And they still have the manager's happy hour. It's a mystery why they dropped the name. Love the atrium elevators. It's huge. And then we're going to check out our room, 631. There we go. That's our window. I love the open hallways when you walk around to your room. Check it out. Mac Daddy living room. That's our gift bag. Thank you. Nice coat rack. And of course, winter landscape. This is a big winter ski destination. Numerous ski mountains, including famous Squaw Valley, home of the 1960 Winter Olympics. But also a phenomenal summertime destination I'm talking about on this show. TV in both rooms and a little sink over here. How about that? I'll show you the bathroom on the way out. Nice view of the road down below. Road we came in on. And the lake is just over those buildings over there. Here at beautiful Lake Tahoe. One of the most gorgeous alpine destinations here in the U.S. And here's the bathroom. Very bright and big. Excellent. And this is our room. So how about the digs? That's the room I'm in right now. It's an awesome resort. Lake Tahoe Resort, the former Embassy Suites. Not sure about why the name changed. I've inquired. They're a little nondescript about it. But it has this, it was built as Embassy Suites. It has the same layout, has the morning hot breakfast, has the manager's happy hour where I'm leaving right now. And then we have our activities to share with you guys next week, why you should travel to this epic resort in summertime now, as I talked about today, and also with us, the Miami Ski Club and Florida Ski Council come next January. Appreciate you guys being on. This is it for today. You guys have a fantastic Sunday. As always, like this and share it wherever you're watching, and subscribe to my Fantastic Endeavors YouTube channel, where all my shows every week are held in the Enjoy the Journey playlist. Check them out. Sit back and have a cocktail and enjoy my wonderful live feeds. And we will be live again next week, talking about all this wonderful destination. And leave a comment, leave a question in the chat. I always go back and answer all the questions in the comments and rewatch my live feeds to pay attention to you guys. And let me know if you've been here before and if you want to travel to Lake Tahoe, where we're out today, South Lake Tahoe and Lake Tahoe Resort. We'll be live again next week with a full wrap up of this destination. And you guys have a fantastic Sunday afternoon. Oh, wait, can't leave just yet. I'm getting comments. They always come in late. You like that? Pattern interrupt. All right, first off, Janice Spivak. Hey, Janice. Janice is my trivia maven, one of my top shows, and Janice says, enjoy. Janice, I promise next week I'll have trivia on Lake Tahoe, and you better be prepared. I'll try to get a gift certificate from one of my vendors I'm visiting this week, and be prepared for that. So thank you, Janice. Very nice. And then also, I love the Alpine. I feel like I'm in nature, very small town, and everyone is so nice. Thank you from someone on my Fantastic Endeavors page. That is awesome. This is an Alpine destination, and this is a place you want to for mountain activities. I talked about the activities, so rewind the show from the beginning and watch it, and that's what it's all about. With that said, appreciate the comments, guys. This is just a teaser for next week's wrap-up show. I'll be doing live feeds all week, look-ins on my different social media as I choose. I may do multiple, but they would not be the true show. The true wrap-up show will be next week. But stay tuned from a gondola ride. I may be on a boat ride. I may be out mountain biking or hiking. Who knows? But I'm here till Wednesday morning. And stay tuned for some fun stuff from Lake Tahoe on the Nevada-California line in the U.S., one of the best alpine destinations in America. Appreciate you guys being on. Happy Sunday, and we'll see you next week.